Welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz as we move into round 9 of Season 8 here on F1 2017 Career Mode. We're in Austria. Let's get straight into this because we've got pole here before, we've won here before, and we're aiming, of course, for our third consecutive Austrian Grand Prix win. We've won 3 consecutive Canadians, we've won 3 consecutive Azerbaijans. Shh, I didn't hear anybody talking about last round. So we're aiming to win 3 consecutive Austrian Grand Prix, something which I think we should easily be able to do here. But mind you, I jinxed myself in a few of these last few races. But yeah, obviously that little blip in Azerbaijan in terms of using that flashback. But we just won't talk about that anymore. So we won't be using any more of them now moving forward. Alrighty. We're really pushing, of course, to get to ourselves where we're better than last year. Well, obviously we got third in the championship last year. We want to win the championship again. But also we want to get first driver status at Ferrari. Which, look, we need to win here. We need to win in Britain. And we need to recreate the Hungary and Belgium success from last year. But obviously recreate it to the point where we actually win and don't fuck up on the last lap. As we cross the line for pole position in Austria. And I will correct myself, actually. We didn't get pole the first year in Austria. I don't think I said that, but this will be our third consecutive Austrian Grand Prix if we can do it. Alrighty. So Bottas again, second. Hamilton, Vettel. Alright, interesting grid here. And we've got a new rival, and that is Bottas. Obviously, we beat Hamilton, but they're just recycling us against some Mercedes drivers. I'd like a Red Bull. We've never raced against a Red Bull driver, and I know that's probably an easy win, but, you know, they race us against some weird ones when we're at Toro Rosso. So, yeah, well, give us our teammate back. Seems weird that just our constant rival is a Mercedes driver, and again, as I've kind of talked about, it doesn't really do much, the rivalry system, so, you know, whatever. Let them do their thing. Right, we need to get to 1,600 points for our next upgrade. We should reach that in Britain, I feel. And we get closer and closer to the purple. Dry race, that's good. Let's do this. Looking for our third consecutive win in a row as well. That makes no sense. Third consecutive win in a row. That's generally third consecutive. As we look for our third consecutive triple in terms of winning the same race 3 years in a row. 3 seasons in a row, at least, I should say. Come on. Today, Junior. Alright, here we go, folks. Austria, we got a good start in Azerbaijan. We've controlled that entire race in Azerbaijan, except for the little flashback incident. But again, I didn't see anything. Alright, we're going to start it off on rich mode. We're going to get ourselves a slight little tilt across. Not too much, though. Just a slow little one there, not too much. And Bottas takes the lead. Don't you dare take me out in the first corner. This is not Spain. Warning my butthole. Oh, Hamilton's gone way back. So obviously whatever happened to Lewis, he's basically dropped well out of contention there. Oh no! That's not what we wanted. Shit. We've taken the lead, but we've damaged the front wing. Fucking hell. This is a difficult one, of course, to have damage. I don't think it's red. I think it's kind of a dark orange. Should be semi-okay. It's tricky to steer, but it's not as tricky as it would be in the red. Still tricky. Bottas looks like he could find himself up really into a second position in the championship here if things go to plan. Bit of revenge there in Hamilton for that time he took me out here in Austria a few seasons back. Remember that one well. I think he's down there in 5th by the looks of things. This is the shortest lap of the calendar. Shortest Grand Prix of the year in terms of total length. So it is a quick-fire Grand Prix. Just keeping it in rich mode here just for the moment. Just while we nurse this damage on the front wing, of course. Yeah, Hamilton down there in 5th. And, yeah. Interesting to see what they classify as that warning collision with him, because I definitely feel when you've got those situations when you got cars right behind you, I don't know why you get the warning for it. They're the ones who can see you. I can't necessarily see them behind me. I'm not going to be putting into rear vision mode while I'm going off to start fighting with guys off the start line. So it's interesting that Codemasters kind of have that in their brain that, oh, we're going to give you a warning for driving across them if you don't know they're there, particularly off the start line. Anyway, this car feeling actually decent with this damage to it. Not as bad as it could do. As Bottas really having his strongest season so far here in F1 2017 that we've at least come across. So good for you, Valtteri. Good for you. Alright. I really do like this circuit. Really, really do like this circuit. I'm glad it came back into F1 a few seasons back. As soon as I say that, I push myself wide, as would be the case. Why wouldn't it be? We 1.1 clear of Bottas, so damage not really affecting us too much. And we get ready to start our penultimate lap here. 0.3 slower on that lap than our fastest lap. And Bottas does gain ever so slightly on us. Going to whack her into rich mode, just to be cautious. It really is a nice sprint around Austria here, is it not? I think it is. Oh, Bottas closes in significantly there. Because Britain will be a bitch of a circuit if we get damage to the front wing. I mean, this again isn't exactly the best. No circuit is the best to get it done. There are some that you can almost get away with it here. Canada, you saw, we sort of got away with it. I feel we've sort of got away with it here. Their famous last words, of course. To keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. Alright. Last lap time. Here we go. Hold on, Benjamin. You can do this. You need to do this. You still find yourself 5 points off. Worse off than we were last season overall. You can make them up come Hungary and Belgium should you take Britain. After taking this one, you've still got to win this one. Bottas will get DRS, but we're going to obviously whacked it into rich mode previously there, as you would have seen. It's a matter of holding on through these final few corners. Especially this one here that does get away from you. Oh, we get a bit too much curb there than I'm liking. Bit too much there as well. Bottas is all over us here. We can do this, Ben. We can do this. Don't let it slip away in the last corner. That is the worst possible place to lose it. We've got it. Can Vettel take him? I don't think he will, but we win in Austria. Yes!
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Whew. Damaged front wing and all. We can breathe again. Alright. Oh. Well done, Maurizio. Haven't had a 1-2 all year, have we, Ferrari? So that's interesting. There's that ugly mechanic. Alrighty. Standings. Look at that. 19 points separate the top four. Wow. Massa ahead of Verstappen.
Well, it's a difficult decision for sure, but I'm going to say Pascal Wehrlein.
Pascal Wehrlein, driver of the day. 27 points. Closest been in the constructors in the some time as well. Alright, we should get a nice little boost in our career score here, and we should easily be able to get over the 1600 point threshold for our next upgrade in Britain at the halfway point of the season. I said we'll probably only get 2 times to do it this year. And it is essentially taking us half a season to get to 1600, and it will take about a half a season to do that, so we obviously don't do practice roads. Oh, we nearly do get to 1600 there. Lead our rivalry. We go up into purple, that's good. Alrighty. So, we move forward now to Britain. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for tuning to Casual Gamer Oz. We'll speak to you in Silverstone. Good night.